Sagittarius, welcome to your November 2025 reading. This is for the Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and any strong placement in your birth chart for the sign of Sagittarius. Crosswatchers, you are welcome here. If you are interested in a Sagittarius, please try to remember that these are for the collective, so they are general readings, okay? All readings will not resonate with every single Sagittarius out there. Please check your other placements and other Sagittarius readings on this channel. Take what resonates for you there. Leave the rest for someone else who may need those specific messages. Energies can be interchangeable, meaning vice versa, so please use your discretion to put those energies where they best fit for you and your situation. Please like, share, and subscribe. Leave a high vibrational comment. I love to hear from you. It helps my channel out greatly, and I appreciate all the love and support this far. All right, Sagittarius, all of that being said, let's get into this and see what is popping for November. All right, here we go. Sagittarius. Okay. A change in the wind. Yes, Lord. Breathe. Go the distance. Transformation. Okay. So there is a change with new beginnings attached to it. It's going to be blowing some things out of your energy field here. Breathe through it. It's going to push you to go that distance to get that transformation that you're seeking here. That change, the want to have more or do something different here. It's all about spreading your wings this month. And to be fair, mid-November, we hit Sagittarius season. So you're kind of feeling yourself coming out of the cocoon to bloom into that beautiful butterfly with that change coming in. Let's pull a romance angel to see what's kind of going on with your connection, who you're connecting with, who you're talking to in the month of November. See kind of what's going on with that. For Sagittarius, please. Some deep breathing, some meditation, visualizing what it is that you want and need. You got two that came out. So you have free yourself, okay? Breathe through it, transform, change. It's time to take back control of your life. And very soon, it is time to take that control back here and clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. Okay. We like that. We're going to get some messages from your spirit guides here to see what they want you to know for November, so that you know what your focus is and what they're thinking and feeling here. Sagittarius. What do you want Sagittarius to know for the month of November? Okay. Inner space and universal knowledge. Okay. You are on the right path. You are on the right path to do what you need to be doing here. Your spirit guide can lead you, but can't do it for you. That transformation, they can't do it for you. Share the gift. Okay. Bottom of the deck is it's time to move forward here. Don't be stagnant. Don't let anything hold you back from what it is that you want to be doing. You have to go that distance. You have to keep it pushing here. All right, let's see what cosmic insight can offer for this month. Things going in, coming out, staying the same. That'll be up for you to decide if it's staying the same, going out, or if it's coming in. All right, for Sagittarius, please. What more can you tell me? Oop. Face down. They'll be back. Expect to hear from them. Intuition. The red flags you ignore now will come back to bite you later. Move on. Someone is unavailable, a waste of time. It's over. Free yourself. Spy. Someone's got their eye on you. You are doing your research on whoever this is that's trying to get information on you. But you are moving. You're moving on. You're moving away from it. Because what you have in store for your near future doesn't have what's holding you back. But you already know that once you get yourself to where you want to be at, they're going to try and come back. Your intuition is telling you this. And it's also telling you need to move on. You have they'll be back, intuition, move on. Intuition's in the middle. You know on both sides of what this is. They're watching you, though, like a hawk. All right, one more. For Sagittarius for the month of November, please. Very soon, you're going to make this decision on what it is that you're going to do. Oh, yeah. You got that clarity, baby. And Ace is here. Lord. Bottom of the deck, you have Death, Scorpio energy. You have Scorpio energy out here. You have air. Okay. So that's all of them. Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius here. Leo, Scorpio, fire. So Sagittarius, Leo, Aries, Virgo, Capricorn, and Aquarius, and Aries. All right. So with that death card starting, being at the head of this reading here, the overall energy, there is endings so that new beginnings and change and transformation can come in. Metamorphosis, growth, end of cycles, hard cycles. So whatever has been difficult for you, very soon you're going to feel that change in the wind, and you are going to start to do some very deep breathing so that you can go the distance to get to where it is that you need to go to for this transformation, and these endings and new beginnings can come in here. Because you have two aces out here. Like I said, you have the Ace of Swords, the World in reverse, the Seven of Wands, the Seven of Cups, the Ace of Wands, the Nine of Pentacles, the Knight of Swords, and the Emperor here. That's a lot going on here, friend, okay? So there is mental clarity here. There is breakthroughs that you are feeling here. There's open communication, new ideas and successes that are going to be coming in. You're very sharp-witted right now, okay? But Just like with every new thing that comes in, there's going to be new problems and new conflicts, and you're going to have to find new ways around these new problems. You cannot fix new problems with old solutions because we already know those solutions don't work, baby. You are seeking some personal closure here. Now, whether this is to this connection here, or just things in your life in general so that you can move on from certain things here. But you're trying to get the closure with shortcut directions, if you will. So there are going to be delays here. No closure. It's incomplete because you haven't taken the time to sit with it to really decide if you want this ending so that new can come in here. You have to make a decision. You have to close it out. The closure is incomplete here. And you're standing in defense of it. You are standing, you are challenging it. You are challenging anybody who is telling you that you're not closing it out properly, that you're leaving doors open, ajar, so that certain things can get in that are no longer serving you. You ain't trying to hear it. You're being very protective. You're being very defensive. Okay? To the point, because you want to maintain control here. You want to maintain control of the situation because that's where you feel comfortable. Because you might have felt a lack of control in the recent past, and now you feel like, well, I'm going to stand 10 toes down on this, and I'm going to control what's going on. But it's causing confusion here. Yes, there's opportunities and there's choices, but you have to cut the illusion out of what is, what was, and what's going to be, okay? You got a lot of options going on. And if you think that your person had a lot of options going on, one of you did, and one of you has confusion about what's going on. But again, now that Ace of Wands is coming in with that passion and that drive and that, oh, I'm going to do this. I'm going to move myself forward. I'm going to do what I need to do. I'm going to focus on my foundation. I'm going to focus on my material world. I'm going to get my money up. I'm not so much going to focus on love no more because that wasn't, doing it for me. You're going to feel that new, those new opportunities, that self-growth, the new beginnings that are going to start, the new passions that are going to come in. Now, this could be passion for people. It could be passion for hobbies, whatever people have passion for. We have passions for a lot of things, and it's not just people, okay? But the material, you're focusing on getting your money up and having the drive, and that's the truth of it. That is the truth of it, and that's why it's coming up this way, okay? You have that Ace of Wands here with the Nine of Pentacles, the Knight of Swords, followed by the Emperor here. It's all about controlling your movement and having truth to know that that's what it is that you're doing. You are owning your truth here. You're not focusing so much on relationship right now because something, you had to free yourself from someone, from a situation. Something had to end so something new could come in its place. Whether it's something new with this same person, you already know they're going to be back, but you're trying to move on from this. So I don't think you're going to make the decision to circle back around with this. You know what I mean? I think you're going to maintain control of the situation, knowing what it is that you want, knowing what you don't want, and you're demanding respect. You're going to lead yourself to your stability and have structure in the rules that you want to live by and not anybody else. You're going to stand in your power here. Your focus is on point for this month. We'll see what it is on this world in the reverse here. What this personal closure has to do with here. And why it's incomplete. Oh, Lord jeez. My. clarify the world in reverse, please, for Sagittarius. Yeah, you in order for you to complete this closure, you have to do some soul searches. You have to search your soul. You have to dig deep here. You have to make yourself be still so that you can start the healing that needs to be done here. You have to keep yourself still. Three of Cups. Lovers at the end here. Yeah, you have to search your soul for what it is that makes you happy and what it is that you expect. You're not ready to close this door because there is love here for this situation. So even though you're doing what it is that you feel like you need to be doing, you're going to have that change. You're going to, do what you need to do. But at the end of the day, the reason that you can't close this specific cycle out and it's incomplete is because you have you have great love for this person. And you want fairness to be there because there is heartache there and there is disappointments there. Hey, you got to kind of close the heartache out, and you want the fairness. You want things to be fair here. But you've let this disappointment in whatever this is for you cause a lot of disappointments here and a lot of stagnant energy here. So there's not you kind of that woe is me when it comes to closing this out. There's a contract here, whether it's, soul contract, twin flame contract, marriage contract, business contract. There's some sort of contract here that hasn't been fair, but is now being balanced out. And that's why it causes all this confusion here for you. Okay, Sagittarius. I'll close this out with the Season of the Witch. If it comes out in the reverse, I'll read it from the book. If not, I'll read the little saying on the card, okay? All right, for Sagittarius, November 2025. Okay. Elders, 15. Okay, here we go. When Elders is in reverse, know that you are in need of sage advice and should seek that advice before making any decision, the decisions that you need to move forward here. Now is not the time to act impulsively. You do not have everything you need to move forward at this time. Incomplete. Likewise, during the next moon phase, take special care to think before you speak. You may be in danger of saying things that cannot be taken back. Your truth, baby, because that truth hurts, okay? So you are now being in the next moon phase, okay? You need to be aware of how you're speaking and what you're saying, because there may be things that you don't need to be saying, okay? All right, Sagittarius, that is what I have for you. I hope this helps. Please like, share, and subscribe. And like always, I will see you in the next.